Hey, insects, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite songs. And today I'm gonna be doing a very short video because I don't have much time today, so I've decided to actually do a Grammys improved video every year about a few days after the Grammy Awards because why not? Because I feel like the Emmys and the Oscars, even though they are not perfect awards, I still think they are way better at Grammys, and you know, there are a lot of well-deserved winners like Slumdog Millionaire, The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Moonlight really deserves the Best Picture award, No Country for Old Men, I can go on. And for the Emmys, Breaking Bad Season 5 had won it, Game of Thrones, it won it a couple times, Mad Men, but then we have Grammys. Come on. Really? Really? The Grammys? Really? I mean, the Grammys had never heard of Led Zeppelin or Joy Division or The Who or whatever good band is there, and it's not until David Bowie's passing away until they actually give him an award. They didn't give David Bowie an award for Ziggy Stardust, so there's that. And you know, there are a lot of snubs. Kendrick Lamar losing to Taylor Swift, Eminem and Radiohead losing to Steely Dan. I can go on forever, okay? But you know what? I have decided to do an improved version of the Grammys. That is, yeah, Grammys 2019, aka the 61st Grammy Awards. The eligibility period of all the albums and songs are between 2017 October 1st and 2018 September 30th. So that means that 21 Pilots' Trench is not eligible. Daughter's new album is not eligible. Fingers crossed that Daughters wins Album of the Year next year, but probably not gonna happen. Yeah, Kiro Bonito's new album is not also eligible, and also Proto Martyrs, Relatives in Descent is also not eligible. That being said, I'm gonna go through all the main and most important categories in my opinion, and you know, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion, man. Music, it's subjective. Okay, if you have your own opinion, it's totally fine. Me too. I have an opinion. Anyway, I don't know much about country music and jazz music, but for all I know, I think that both Sons of Kemet and Kamasi Washington also deserve to be nominated for Best Jazz Album, and I think the winner should be Sons of Kemet for sure, because their latest album, it's exciting, exhilarating, fun, on point, amazing chemistry. For Best Country Album, I think Casey Musgraves and Chris Stapleton should get nominated, and indeed they did get nominated. They did get nominated, and you know, I don't mind either one of them win. I just don't mind. I think Casey Musgraves' album isn't really that country, but I think it's still pretty good. I didn't do a review on it though, because I didn't listen to it all that much. I've listened to it like a couple times, and that's it. For Best Alternative Album, I have struggled with this category before because I don't know how do you define alternative, okay? And I also don't know how do you define Best Urban Contemporary. It's such an unnecessary category. But for Best Alternative Album, I am kind of thinking that it's called alternative because it involves a mixture of genres. Like last time LCD Soundsystem got nominated because it's a mixture of electro-pop, dance, and post-punk. Gorillaz got nominated because, hip-hop, pop, rap. Yeah, hip-hop is rap. Rock. And Arcade Fire got nominated for their last album because it's a mixture of pop and rock and disco as well. So I think this category basically means genres, you know, mixing. Yeah, basically. So I think Björk's nomination for Utopia and David Byrne's nomination for American Utopia is pretty well deserved. But I also think that it's a shame that they didn't nominate Father John Misty's God's Favorite Customer. Last year they did nominate his pure comedy, but this time they didn't. I think this is still a really good folk indie rock mixture album. Also kind of sad to not see Haru Nemuri to get a nomination for Haruto Shiura. And you know, if Hollywood is all about diversity nowadays, how about some Asian? Come on, guys. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything, but seriously, this album's really good. Mixture of J-pop, J-rap, and J-rock. I gotta go get it. This is pretty good. But I think the real winner should be, of course, Death Grips' Year of the Snitch. Death Grips had never gotten nominated by the Grammys before. I think they have to submit their album in order to be nominated. So, I mean, let's just pretend that I submitted these albums on behalf of all the bands that I'm going to mention in the video. But yeah, Year of the Snitch. Oh my gosh. This album, I mean, rap music, electronic, rock, and a little bit of pop as well. And it's really good. Go check out my review. It's a 9 out of 10. It's really good. It's really replayable. And for Best Rap Album, they only allow 5 nominees, which I think is total bullshit, because I can name like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rap albums that I think deserves to be nominated. Of course, there are more rap albums that I loved but can't get nominated. I'm just gonna go through 7 of them. I think Pusha T's Daytona and Travis Scott's Astroworld should get nominated, and they are in fact nominated. So yes, but they're not winning. Also, shout out to Playboy Cardi with Die Lit. I think it's a solid mixtape. It should get nominated. Denzel Curry's Taboo. Come on. It's a popular album. It's accessible. And the Grammys are still pretending that it doesn't exist. Also, Brockhampton's Saturation 3. Yeah, right. Saturation 3 is eligible, right? I'm actually not that sure. Yes, it is eligible. It's released in 2017 December. Yes, it's eligible. And Big K.R.I.T's Forever is a Mighty Long Time as well. What the heck am I? Yes, it's eligible. Big K.R.I.T. Forever is a Mighty Long Time. But I think the real winner should go to Kitsy Ghost's Self-Titled. I think Kanye West and Kid Cudi really hit another artistic peak in their careers. And it's 7 tracks, 7 really solid, colorful, vivid, vibrant tracks. And the real winner should be Kitsy Ghost. And for Best Rap Song, again, they only allow 5 nominees. So I'm gonna have to give it to Anderson .Paak's Bubblin', Brockhampton's Boogie, Childish Gambino's This Is America, Denzel Curry's Clout Cobain, even though it's like more like a rap song thing. Yeah, and Kitsy Ghost's Fourth Dimension. Yeah, if you don't want Clout Cobain to count as a rap song, then I guess you could fill that spot in with Travis Scott's Sicko Mode, I guess. But yeah, I'm giving it to Childish Gambino's This Is America because, damn, it's a great song. And it's one of my favorite songs of the year. And the beat is good, the message is good, the performance is really energetic. The lyrics are a little simplistic, but I still like it because it's accessible and it's extremely catchy. And for Best Rap Song Performance, Anderson .Paak's Tints featuring Kendrick Lamar. Childish Gambino's This Is America, Denzel Curry's Clout Cobain, Kendrick Lamar's All the Stars featuring SZA, and Post Malone's Rockstar featuring 21 Savage. And also, if I can also add one more nominee, it would have to be Travis Scott with Stargazing. But yeah, you know, as much as I want Anderson .Paak's Tints to win because gosh, is this song catchy and awesome, I still think Childish Gambino should secure his win for This Is America. But if Tints win, it wouldn't be a huge deal because it's also a great track. And for best rap performance, now we're talking performance. And, you know, assuming that it's a tie, just like what it is actually, in actuality, it's going to be a tie between Anderson .Paak's Bubblin', because he really deserves it, and Brockhampton's Boogie, because all the members are fantastic. But I also think JPEG Mafia's 1539 and Calvert should get nominated. Kitsy Ghost Fourth Dimension as always, and Sicko Mode by Travis Scott and Drake. For best pop solo performance, I think Ariana Grande's God is a Woman is a really strong contender. Lady Gaga's Joanne, Kali Uchis After the Storm, US Girls Rosebud, and you know, I don't want this entire category to be dominated by women, because it's a little, you know, imbalanced, right? So I guess if I were to pick one song that's pretty good, it would be Jameson's Talk is Cheap. But really, I think the winner should be US Girls with Rosebud, even though she's not really that popular comparing to Lady Gaga or Ariana Grande. Anyway, for best pop duo / group performance, we have Beach House, Lemon Glow, Gorilla Toss, Meteorological, Kiro Bonito's Only Acting, and MGMT's Little Dark Age. I know the song is released before October 1st, but of 2017, but I mean, it's in their latest album, and their latest album is released in the period, so let's count that. And I think Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton's nomination should remain, because it's a pretty good song, not gonna lie. And of course, you know me, I'm gonna give it to MGMT. And for best pop vocal album, I think Ariana Grande's Sweetener is a well-deserved nomination. Janelle Monae with Dirty Computer, Kali Uchis with Isolation, love that album. Rosalía with Los Angeles, US Girls with In a Poem Unlimited, and because again, diversity, so George Clanton Slide, and actually it should be best pop album, but I don't know why do they have to add the word vocal. But yeah, I think the real winner should be Kali Uchis with Isolation, because it's sexy, catchy, intimate, slick. And for best R&B album, I don't know jack about R&B, but I guess I can name a couple good R&B albums. Blood Orange's Negro Swan is good. Kalella's Take Me Apart is good. Tierra Whack's Whack World is pretty good. Leon Bridges' latest album got nominated, and I think he's a good artist. And H.E.R. self-titled, because why not? And I think the award should go to Blood Orange with Negro Swan. I realized that there's blood around my nostril. Who cares? Anyway, rock. The category that I care about the most, beside of the general one, of course. For best rock performance, you know, it's about the performance, so it's not much about how catchy the song is, but the performance. So, Ice Age, Painkiller featuring Sky Ferreira, Idols, Danny Nedelko, it's fiery, it's aggressive. Jack White with Over and Over and Over. Parquet Courts with Wide Awake, and 21 Pilots with Jumpsuit, because why not? Shout out to 21 Pilots for coming out with an album that's so much better than their previous efforts. And you know me, and I'm giving it to Ice Age's Painkiller. It's a special one. Not only, it's not aggressive necessarily, but it's just so rich. And Sky Ferreira's feature on the track is just making the track so much better. For best metal album, I don't know that much about metal. I'm not an expert in metal, but I do enjoy a few metal albums this year. And apparently they only give 5 nominees, but I'm gonna make it a 6. Converge, The Dust in Us, Ghost, Prequelle, Judas Priest, amazing. Comeback album, Firepower, Portal, Iron, of course. Primitive Man, Caustic is in Zealand Ardor, Stranger Fruit, and I'm giving it to Ghosts, Prequelle, because, again, it's a really watertight and solid set of catchy pop metal tracks that are very poetic, actually, lyrically. Yes. And then for best metal performance, Deaf Heaven's Honeycomb should still get nominated. Ghosts, Rats, of course. Judas Priest, Lightning Strike. Portal, Freaks. And Leonardo with Servants, even though I love Don't You Dare, I think Servants is a single, so it's gonna get nominated. Again, Rats should be the winner. Tobias Forge, a genius. An actual genius. For best rock song, I'm gonna also make it a 6, because why not? Because I think 21 Pilots Jumpsuit nomination is well deserved. But yeah, I'm also gonna give the nomination to Ice Age's Painkiller, Idol's Danny Nedelko, Jack White's Over and Over and Over, Parquet Court's Wide Awake, and Tropical Fuckstorms with Chameleon Paint. And I think Idol's Danny Nedelko is the best one out of all of them, even though personally I would prefer Painkiller over Danny Nedelko, but I think that the message behind Danny Nedelko is really meaningful, and I think it vibes with more people. It's a really catchy and forward-thinking song, and it's less weird than Painkiller. For best rock album, 5 nominees: Ice Age with Beyondless, Idols with Joy as an Act of Resistance, Jack White with Boarding House Reach. This is kind of, weirding me out, because Jack White's previous 2 albums also got nominated by the Grammys, but all of a sudden, when Jack White released something different, the Grammys are like, never mind. But yeah, Boarding House Reach should get nominated. Parquet Court's Wide Awake, of course, hell yeah. And Tropical Fuckstorm with A Laughing Death in Meat Space. But, of course, I'm gonna give it to Idols, Joy as an Act of Resistance, because damn, is this a great, great album. Also, I'm not gonna be, talking about Best New Artist, because, it's such a vague term, okay? It's so difficult to define Best New Artist, okay? But yeah. Okay, let's start off with a Record of the Year. They allow 8 nominees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so here we go. Because, I know it's a little weird, but I enjoy Ariana Grande's The Light Is Coming featuring Nicki Minaj. It's really well produced, and the Grammys, they love popular stuffs, and this is a popular song, and also a good song, in my opinion. Anderson .Paak's Tints featuring Kendrick Lamar, because duh. Brockhampton's Boogie, Childish Gambino's This Is America. Death Grip's Black Paint, Ghosts, Rats. Janelle Monae, Make Me Feel, and Kali Uchis with After the Storm. And, you know me, I'm giving it to Death Grip's Black Paint, because it is easily my favorite song of 2018, and it should get Record of the Year because its recording is fantastic. No, seriously. The way the vocals, the drums, the guitars melt together with all these sound effects and, turntable scratches. Dude, the production, it's awesome. For Song of the Year, Ariana Grande's God Is a Woman, Brockhampton's Boogie, Childish Gambino's This Is America, Death Grip's Black Paint, Ghosts, Rats, Idols, Danny Nedelko, Janelle Monae with Make Me Feel, and Parquet Courts with Wide Awake. And, you know what? Childish Gambino won Song of the Year in real life, and I think he should still win, because he really deserves it. Seriously. And for Album of the Year, I'm going to make it 10 nominees, because I think 8 is just not enough. And I want diversity in this thing, which means, of course, women, men is also nominated, but I think, most importantly, different genres should get nominated. Yes, I think Nicholas Jar should get nominated for 2012 to 2017, under the alias of A.A.L., of course. But yeah, electronic album. And in fact, this album should win Best Electronic Dance Album. Big K.R.I.T's Forever is a Mighty Long Time. Death Grip's Year of the Snitch. Ghosts, Prequelle. Idols, Joy is an Act of Resistance. Janelle Monae, Dirty Computer. Kali Uchis, Isolation. Kids See Ghosts, self-titled. Parquet Courts, Wide Awake. And Rosalía with Los Angeles. Too bad that El Mal Querer cannot get nominated. Los Angeles is a good one, though. And the Grammy goes to Kids See Ghosts, self-titled. Yeah. I mean, it's just 7 tracks long, but it's just such a good rap album. But you know, if this doesn't win, then I think Death Grips should. But maybe it's too weird. So okay, you know what? Pass it down to Idols or Big K.R.I.T. Yeah. Who do you think should actually get nominated and win Grammys? Feel free to talk in the comments. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Yay.